Hello everyone, welcome to this session of Data World 2025. In this session, I'll walk you through the generative AI capabilities embedded within the AM Guides web editor. Let's look at a quick overview of the agenda of this session. We'll explore the productivity challenges which are common in structured content workflows and the powerful opportunities that AI opens up to address them. We'll also introduce our generative AI features which are embedded into the AM Guides editor. We'll also give a live demo and we'll discuss about the real world benefits that we can reap out of AI, which users are already experiencing. We'll, in the end, take some key takeaways which will help us understand how we can use AI as a strategic tool, but not just as a feature inside the content creation processes. Hello, everyone. This is Aniket Verma, a software engineer developer at AM Guides Adobe. At Adobe, and specifically within AM Guides, we are constantly striving to enhance both author and end user experiences. By closely observing our users, we've identified patterns that hold back productivity and impact content quality. Our goal is to improve those friction points and empower authors to work smarter but not harder. Let's begin by addressing the core productivity issues that technical authors face today. Some of the bottlenecks which are faced by the end users, which are slowing down their pace. Despite the power of data and structured content, authors often struggle with repetitive tasks where authors tend to spend too much time rewriting the same content. It leads to indulging into repetitive review cycles while they're trying to improve their content. Now, the complex content is very hard to simplify or summarize, and also we have seen that translation processes, which are often too slow, might lead to delay in the deadlines. To tackle all these bottlenecks and get a breakthrough through all of them, we have tackled these issues with our new copilot embedded into the AI assistant inside the AM Guides editor. This AI assistant is not just an overlay or a plugin, it's an integrated AI capability designed to support every stage of the content lifecycle. It brings in the intelligence that delivers real world impact, and this is how. It helps us to instantly reuse the content present in the system, so it can eliminate the redundant writing by quickly reusing content in the system. It can lead to speeding up processes where you don't have to worry about improving the clarity and the readability of the content. You can just polish and shorten the content in just one click. Now it gives the flexibility to the users to customize their prompts in order to get their work done by tailoring their AI prompts. We also have smart translation processes. With the help of AI, now we can just quickly get covered with the translation process, which used to be a tedious task before. Also, now we have given for the new users who found the AM guides overwhelming due to the number of operation and width that the guides editor provides, a conversational like experience where they can get instant answer to their queries about the guides workflows. So it will ease the onboarding and navigation within AM guides. Let's experience the smarter content workflows that we have built inside the AM Guides editor through a quick demo of the features.
Let us look at a quick demo of the AI Assistant feature in the new UI. To enable the AI Assistant feature, go to the Settings widget. Inside the General tab, you would be able to see this AI Assistant toggle button. Toggle this to on and save your changes. After you saved your changes, you can click on this AI Assistant colored button at the top. Clicking on it would land you onto this consent page where you can read the user guidelines. After you have read the user guidelines, you can click on Get Started. Once you click on Get Started, you would be landing onto this page where you would be able to see the Smart Help Assistant tab as well as the Authoring Assistant tab. Let's dive deep into the Smart Help Assistant. What is Smart Help Assistant? It is nothing but a conversational chatbot that will help you answer all your queries related to guides workflows. Let me ask a sample question to the Smart Help Assistant about how we can create a new map inside our AEM Guides web editor. It will give me a detailed step-by-step workflow of how we can do this operation in our web editor. We see that it has given me a step-by-step workflow of how we can create a map inside our AM Guides web editor. At the bottom of this card response, you can also see that there are some functionalities that have been provided, like copy, as well as we have given the feedback support for the users, which will help us know how we can improve our answers in future. You can give your feedback and you can click on tell us more also to give more detailed feedback of what you liked or disliked about the response. Now, let me say that I like the response over here and let me submit it. Now, this response will be sent to us and this will help us to improve our responses in the future. You can clear your conversation if you want from this button, clear conversation button at the top. And you can also ask your custom questions in this Smart Help Assistant. So one of the things about Smart Help Assistant is that it can be accessed outside the editor mode and it can be accessed inside Map Console as well as Home. Now let's dive deep into the authoring assistant part of the AI assistant. So what is authoring assistant? So authoring assistant is an assistant that will help the users to enhance their productivity by using some of the smart actions that the authoring assistant provides. Let us select some text over here to be able to use this authoring assistant, and once you select the text, you would be able to see 6 smart AI features. The very first feature is the suggest reusable content. So this feature basically gives you suggestions about reusable content that is present inside the repository or the files that you have indexed in the system. Let me click on this action and let us fetch some suggestions for the selected content. Let us wait for the response to come, and we have suggestions for both of the tags that we had selected. Let me fetch suggestions for the second tag. We see that there are 2 suggestions for this particular tag. You can preview all the suggestions one by one in this preview dialog and compare it with your selected content. And you can also look at from which file this content has been suggested from. Let me just accept this particular response and we see that the selected tag has been replaced with a conref. Go to the source view and you'd be able to see this conref attribute inside the p tag. Let us look at the other functionalities that the authoring assistant provides. Let me select this p tag and let me use this use text prompt feature. So use text prompt is a very powerful AI feature that enables the user to provide their custom prompts to get their work done on the selected content. Let me just use this sample prompt to add an ID to the tag. In the response, you can look at the preview mode as well as the source mode by clicking on the expand button. And let me go to the source mode to just compare what change has been done to the selected content. So it has added an ID over here. And let me accept this particular response and go to source view. You can see that the ID has been inserted. The tag with the ID inserted has been replaced over here. Let us just use the other functionalities as well. Let me move on to the third AI functionality, that is improve content. So improve content would fix the grammatical errors, the sentence structuring errors, and any spelling mistakes that are present inside the sentence. So we see that in the response, it has done the job for us. Let us just accept the response, and it has replaced with the fixed sentence. Now let us use the other AI functionality, that is, let us move on to this create short description AI functionality. So create short description would just create a short summary of the selected content that you have selected. Let me just click on create short description. And AI has given a short summary of the selected content over here. And what it would do is, if you want to accept it, it would just replace the short description inside the short description tag when you confirm. So it has replaced the short description tag with the suggestion that the authoring assistant had given. Let me do some more operations on some selected text over here. And let me just try to itemize this content. So the basic idea behind this AI functionality is to transform the selected content into a listified format. Now, it has converted the selected text into an unordered list. Let me just accept it, and you see that it has replaced the p tag with the unordered list over here. Let me just use the translate content functionality to translate some piece of my content in this topic. Let me just translate this p tag having the note, and let me translate it to my desired language. Say it is French for now. Let me translate it to French, and it has done the task for us. Note that it has kept all the styling, as well as it has also kept the note tag intact over here, while it has converted all the text into the desired language. You can also preview the current content and the generated content in this preview dialog, as well as you can regenerate the response from here also after, and you can change your language within the dialog itself. Let me just accept this suggestion, and you see that it has replaced the selected content with the translated one that the authoring assistant had given. So this is how the authoring assistant would be able to enhance the authoring journey of authors inside AM Guides web editor.
Let us take a quick look at another AI feature inside AEM Guides, which would help users to build their own AI chatbots and train their own data.
Inside the tool section under guides, you would be able to see this AI help tile. Once you click on it, you would be able to create chatbot context. Let me just jump inside this AM guides context. It is the general information regarding the context. You can also see a list of LLMs, which you can choose for indexing your data. Also have the default agent prompt text field over here, which you can edit. Then you can generate the curl command, which you can use to query the chatbot. Second tab is the content sources tab, where you will be actually adding the URLs for the data that you want to train. So we have given two options inside content source dialog, that is an AM path and a website URL. So I'll be adding a website URL over here, and let me add it. So let's index this URL. And meanwhile it is indexing, let's jump onto the admin tab. So this admin tab would be visible only to the admins. Let's refresh and look at what's the indexing status. Indexing has completed for the AM guides context. We already have deployed this on AI Assistant within guides. Let me ask a sample question. So now it will be fetching a response on the data that we have trained. Yes, so we have a sample response. This is how we can use the chatbot context management application to get the AI assistants working.
Okay, so this is how we are turning intelligence into impact by leveraging AI, where we are not just fixing problems and removing those bottlenecks, but we are also accelerating the performance, where authors can now author their content in a fast paced manner and upholding the quality of their content. The transformative power of AI is what eliminates AM guides from just being a structured content management tool to a smart content management tool that would drive in measurable improvements in workflows and productivity. We see that it drives tangible results with the use of AI. Authors can now reduce the writing time using the smart reusable content feature. They can fetch suggestions where they can reuse the content present in the system. Now they can summarize and also itemize their content, which can also improve the content quality in just one click. Authors get the flexibility to provide in their custom prompts in order to perform custom operations on their content. Processes like translation, which used to be tedious tasks, are no more tedious. Now, with the use of AI, we can speed up processes, for example, the translation process, and we can meet the deadlines properly. The AI powered assistance with your contextual support helps new users to ramp up quickly without needing to refer any external documentation. We see that these generative AI features are not just features, but they are tools to strategically enable for building scalable and efficient structured content workflows. Let us take a quick look at the key takeaways that we can take from this session. So, what have we learned till now? We saw that we can leverage the power of these AI features, which are not just features but strategic tools, helping us solve complex problems in just a short duration. We can drive quality through reusing the content in the system, and we can just do operations in one click, which we can get covered with complex manual tasks. Apart from this, we saw that the AI powered support gave the users the power to get custom operations on the content being done that they are working on. It will deliver faster, helping the creators as well as the consumers improving the satisfaction and the speed. We saw that how AI can help enterprises scale intelligently. You can connect with me and feel free to reach out to me. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope this session was insightful and helped you gain knowledge about the generative AI features within AM Guides, which is redefining the structured content workflows. Wishing you a fantastic rest of the day and inspiring Data World 2025. Thank you.